Shalom. First and foremost, all praise to Yahweh Shemel Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of the earth doing this truth. All right. Now, coming with another lesson. This is based off of Martin Luther King, the sellouts.
Lucifer King.
Right. Martin Lucifer Queen. And not just him, the whole civil rights movement, because this is February, so-called
Black History
Martin.
Month.
yeah, so-called Black History Month.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's
Right
There.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
I'll slap his ass on
yeah,
that.
I was
Right.
say, hold on, good. This ain't work now. Now y'all keep on, keep on.
And this is basically dealing with February, okay?
Black History Month.
Black History Month. Then we gonna expose the Black History Month because really these niggas working with the CIA, just like the Black conscious community nowadays. And it was really based off of making those voyages across the world for those so-called Jews to enter into the Holy Land.
Yeah, because they got gifts. The scripture said the gift destroyed the heart. And part of them, they got Nobel Peace Prizes,
Yep.
all type of recognition
Right.
in this world.
And for you to get a Nobel Peace Prize, you got to be what?
You gotta be up there.
You got to be noble.
Yeah.
Nope.
So that means for you to be a noble, you got to be the top echelons.
Yeah.
Because you got the peasant class, that's us.
Yep.
And for you to receive a Nobel Peace Prize, you got to be what? A part of the elites. You got to be in that family bracket already.
Yep.
Or you don't get that. Fuck, you gonna be noble, but you a peasant.
Right.
Right. And the nigga, he was made noble because what? Because he actually put his own people back to fuck to sleep, man. So we gonna get into that.
That's why you got churches and buildings and monuments all over the United States.
Yep.
As a
What do you got a day or a month or something?
He got a month. He got streets. He got schools. He got colleges named after him.
You
The
got
same shit
you got all type of
of
monuments too.
right.
You got a day.
Same shit that Christopher Columbus did to slaughter North American Indians. Like
He helped. Yeah, that's right. He helped push. He helped basically make our gates languish, like the scriptures say.
basically. Okay, go ahead. We just got documents we're gonna be bringing out.
Alright, this is Black Jewish Relations, Martin Luther King and Israel. 20% put. Say, Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. was an American clergyman, activist, and prominent leader in the American Civil Rights Movement in the 1960s. He was also an outspoken advocate on behalf of Israel's security and against anti-Semitic.
Yep. So he was an activist promoting those so-called Jews to be in peace and for them to make those voyages, which we're gonna read in this project, so they can go to Israel. Okay.
That's how you know he had an insider.
An insider. Now they don't speak about this on Black History Month about that Martin Luther King. He was actually having talks for Israel. They portray him as, oh, he only dealt with blacks, civil rights for the blacks and shit like that. But no, these niggas go deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole, basically. Go ahead.
especially among the African American community.
Right. Which is going to further say he set up a whole organization so those the black committee could go out and make speeches for Israel. That's what he was doing.
What year is it?
The year?
1960.
1960s.
It was from the early 1960s to the late 1970s.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
in between 67.
Because these Operation Magic Carpet, which is the voyages for those so-called Jews to go there, those were between 1960 all the way to 1969.
Right. So that's why they set up in Sonetta, the Black Conscience was talking about the commandment keepers.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they showed us that history.
Yep.
Speaking at the annual convention at the Rabbinical Assembly in 1968, Dr. King said, "Peace for Israel means security, and we must stand with all our might to protect her right to exist."
See that? So they was protecting their right to exist. Okay? Go ahead. But remember, these so-called Jews are the motherfuckers who put us in slavery.
Yep.
That's the key point which y'all should be keeping in y'all head. These so-called Jews are the one that's put us in slavery, and our so-called leaders is promoting them, saying we want them to be successful and have peace with them.
And they part of every industry that help destroy us, whether it be the drug industry, whether it be music industry, they all behind it.
Yep.
So you ask yourself, what is this nigga doing, helping promote these heathens going back to our land?
Yep.
Like the brother was saying.
Its territorial integrity and the right to use whatever sea lanes it needs. Israel is one of the great outposts of democracy in the world, and a marvelous example of what can be done. How desert land can be transformed into an oasis of brotherhood and democracy. Peace for Israel means security.
Which would be an oasis, like an elite squad, basically, of their brotherhood, Israel.
Oasis of brotherhood and democracy. Peace for Israel means security, and that security must be reality.
See that?
Must
And
be
security
reality.
must be reality. Promoting the Zionist Jew. That's what he's doing.
All right. Let's say during 1966, Dr. King's assistant Andrew Young visit Israel.
Right. In the year 666.
Yep.
Turn the 9 upside down.
1966.
During 1966, Dr. King's assistant Andrew Young visit Israel and Jordan in order to plan a trip to Israel for Dr. King with Israeli government officials.
Mm.
After a few months in early 1967, the plan to visit the Holy Land was announced by Dr. King at a press conference and reported soon after by a national newspaper, including the New York Times. The goal of the trip was not political in nature, and the organizers hoped to attract at least 5,000 people to make the pilgrimage to Israel with Dr. King in order to raise money for a Southern Christian Leadership Conference.
Under the law of 5, which is the law of 23, which is their spiritual number. That's why Jordan got 23.
And that land is corrupted. So he doing basically setting up. Now we got a guy that this brother brought out. What is his name? How you say it? Banami Ben Israel?
Yeah, the guy that supposedly established communities over there in Israel.
Black communities.
Yeah.
He had Jakes from yeah. He got Jakes from America to bring the Jews, the real Jews, over there to Israel.
Yeah.
They was indirectly trying to do that same thing.
Why? So when the truth come out through the real elect prophets of the Lord, that they can say, oh, it's black Jews over there. We know that.
Yeah, you see?
So a lot of things has been already pre-prepped and set up for us.
Was it?
Yeah, Ben Ami.
That's actually what's going on.
Ben Israel.
The trip was slated for November, but in mid-1967, the Six-Day War broke out and shook the trip planners' confidence.
That's it on that. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Just get into what he was about. He was an activist to promote the Israel, going over there to Israel, okay? But he was this big old I have a dream speech nigga who was only for the blacks. That's what they put in the public eye. But really behind the scenes, this is exactly what he was doing, okay? Now we get into the scriptures, and then we're going to get into that document. But Jeremiah 2:33.
And this the guy that set Israel up, Ben Amin.
Yeah,
Ben Ami, Israel.
Machine.
Wikipedia. So, because everybody got something on Wikipedia, it shows you their flag,
Oh yeah.
their coat of arms.
Go to his Wikipedia, his biography, because they should. You need to read a tad bit on him, since we said his name.
He's an Edomite, right?
No, he's supposed to be a Judite.
He can be a black dude, don't be mad at
Yeah.
him. They got Martin Luther King to help.
Right, Ben Ami, Ben Israel was born Ben Carter on October 12 in 1939 in Chicago, Illinois. After dropping out of high school, Carter served 3 years in the United States Army, where he earned an equivalency degree. After Carter was discharged from the Army, he worked as a metallurgist at Chicago's Howard Foundry. In 1961, a co-writer worker introduced him to the idea that African Americans are descendants of the biblical Israelites. Carter began to attend meetings of black Israelite groups and was given a Hebrew name, Ben Ami, Ben Israel.
He was into Judaism. Shit.
Yeah, do it say what conferences he was meeting?
No, they don't say it. Oh yeah, Congregation of Ethiopian Hebrews.
Look that up.
They don't have the.
You're from Babylon, Timbuktu. I knew it.
Yeah, it says by Rabbi Reuben of the Congregation of Ethiopian Hebrews. They don't have it on in the Wiki.
What they say his name was?
Rabbi
Reuben.
Reuben.
He was just basically set up, man, because the scriptures tell you that. Where'd you get that? Get Deuteronomy 28:68. That's how you know that if anything that these guys are doing, they saying they Israel, they Judah and such, right? But the scriptures said one specific thing. Deuteronomy 28:68.
Like this Deuteronomy 28:68. It said, "The Most High shall bring thee to Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again."
That part right there, thou shalt see it no more again. Meaning we ain't finna go back to Israel and live in Israel until the Lord come and claim that place. So these niggas is trying to go against the Lord's word and bring their ass back over there so they can fulfill, like the brother said. Well, there's black Jews over there. So what are you guys talking about? Go over there. That's why people be saying go over there. There are black Jews over there. Okay, they try to use these mechanisms to try to discredit us. Okay, but the scriptures say that we ain't gonna go over there until it get cleansed. Go ahead.
Oh, the commandment keeper.
And
That's why I brought him up. Who is the commandment?
The same people.
Saying I knew it. That's why I brought him up. I fucking knew it. Remember we was talking about that, and I said that that's why what's his name? Sonetta came to Lashaya, and that's why Lashaya and him came together because they need a credible man like Elder Ta'ar.
Yeah.
See, this is the CIA program.
Yep.
They needed a credible man, the same equivalent with Elder Ta'ar, because they see they can't get nobody to match his background.
Yep.
So when they got somebody to match his
Lashaya.
background, Lashaya said, "What? No, he was my understudent."
Yep.
So right then, our eyes supposed to went, ooh, puffed out with fatness. That's why at the same time, they got that stupid ass conference going on where all them niggas getting together. And that's why the elder said, why ain't none of y'all say nothing about it? Because the CIA is running that whole thing when it comes to the black conscious, Sonetta, IUPK, what's the...
IUPK.
Tazaria.
What's his name?
Tazaria.
Tazaria. Fuck baby. It's acronyms.
Tazaria.
Tazaria. He a fucking seller.
He a seller, man.
On his last one he did on the Black Conscious, that Black News 102, see how he got the brown in his shit, how his beard is. Remember we peeped him with his pinky ring. Not to get off everything, but you see how he now integrating into the world of not Black Conscious, the community.
Yeah.
That's what he was just talking about. Like, oh yeah, we about the community, and yeah, even though people got different philosophy, we got to make sure all blacks understand that we all got one common enemy. I said, damn, you sold out with the CIA with the rest of everybody.
Yeah.
that's why they
shit.
did that big barbecue.
So yeah, and this the book, just in case you needed to get a well-known author to bring in books and so forth. Well, I ain't gonna say the author did it, but this is where when they brought in the Ethiopian Jews.
Yep.
Right in here, they use this book, right here, cuz, just this part, just right here. He says this to 1970. I gotta let cuz know right back in,
Gotcha. This is the biographer, Dr. Rudolph Windsor.
because they gotta have something on paper like that Bible.
Yep.
It says he says of his book, my motive in writing it is to give the true history of the Afro-Americans, which has been excluded from some textbooks. Dr. Windsor is a strong advocate of the economic, cultural, and moral development of the black community. In serving the community, he has been a member and president of several organizations, was a delegate to the Black Power Conference of 1968, and a delegate on behalf of the Ethiopian Jews to meet with.
There you go. African Americans, Ethiopian Jews conference to bring us
All together.
and all these guys is working all in one unison, all in one.
Meet with Mr. Makonnen, an official of the Ethiopian mission to the United Nations in
See
the
that?
early 1970s.
See that?
See,
Go ahead, because you got it back.
See,
That's all I had to
that
say.
all goes into line with each other. So they was promoting all this shit through Martin Luther King, through Val Rustin, through the Black Civil Rights Movement,
All them fucking
the CIA
niggas,
in
man.
Israel, to get some of them. This set was to get the Jews to go over there. They said Martin Luther King is to make the niggas go to sleep down here. That's what it was.
That's it.
Regardless.
No, they already gone.
Yeah.
So what you doing?
Yep.
See, I got African American for you here established.
Yep.
So why you ain't living the dream?
Yep.
That's
Fucking
basically
niggas.
what it is. 'Cause the white
Go
man
ahead,
knew
who
he
read?
wasn't
Who
gonna
read?
let us go back to
Jeremiah 2:33.
That'd be the end of his society.
Yeah,
His work.
exactly. Jeremiah 2:33.
All right, this is Jeremiah chapter.
Somebody get a. I'm gonna call it.
I got you.
Jeremiah 2:33, Isaiah 56:11, Habakkuk 2:14, Jeremiah 6:14, and then we'll continue from there. Okay. Anyone can go first. Anyone can go first.
I got African.
This is Jeremiah chapter 6, verses 14. It says, "Wherefore thus saith the Lord, God of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth." Salaki, that's
Sure, we
fine.
have them in order.
6 and 14.
No, I didn't too much really have that word. I kind of did.
Yeah, because I can tell, because when
You
you're doing
can
it, you
get-
have
you
like
know-
a thought in your
Yeah.
sight.
Yeah. You
That's
know
why
what?
when you went first, I was like, nah.
Yeah.
that ain't gonna work.
Jeremiah 2:33 and 34 first.
All right, come. It say Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 33. Say, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
See that? Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love to appease these fucking Jews? Go ahead.
Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways.
Yeah, have they not been in Israel, learning our ways?
Yep.
Calling themselves Israelites?
Yep.
Or Israelis, or Jewish people?
Teaching the Satan about how our people see. Esau study us, but we got sellout Jakes
You know?
to be in a
Update.
fucking updating what. Well, you know what?
You know,
They
you
like
gotta
this.
update your
They like
program.
this. They like that.
That's what these niggas.
That's what niggas do, man. Just like Jason in Maccabees. He said, you know what? To appease Antiochians, we're gonna call ourselves Antiochians. We're gonna get into the sports. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. So that so they can like this too. You know what I'm saying? Just like 1 and 11 first Maccabees. Well, we're gonna get the licenses. We're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. So they can trim us our way to seek love for the other fucking nations, man.
The Herodians, which was another sect that named themselves after Herod, but they was chief priests.
Yep.
See that?
The Corinthians.
See that? Fucking fun. Today they call themselves Greek is Alpha, Kappa, Delta,
Yep.
Chi
Yeah.
Sigma.
Y'all
Yeah.
seen shit, the black conscious community.
Yeah, Africans and shit.
Also in thy skirts is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocents.
See that?
Meanwhile, they're making sport of our people.
Yep.
I have not found it by secret search, but upon all these. Yet thou sayest, because I am innocent, surely his anger shall turn from me. Behold, I will plead with thee, because thou sayest, I have not seen.
See that? The Lord gonna fuck y'all niggas up for all this selling now, all this sellout shit y'all doing. Okay?
Yeah, because you know what? Because yeah, because they think they say stuff like this. Well, those when you say about slavery, when you mention slavery, they'd be like, "Oh, those were my ancestors. They ain't got nothing to do with me." So right
You get
then, and
involved
there-
from that.
right, exactly.
You can't evolve from
Don't-
that shit, man.
Don't think about the past. Think about the future. That's what their philosophy was going into this new millennium.
Yeah.
Like Harris once said, put yourself in the picture.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
You just go to 34.
I can't say, I'm on 36.
Okay, that's it. Isaiah 56 and 11.
This is Isaiah chapter 56, verse 11. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand.
See that? They're greedy dogs that they can never have enough. That's why all them committees, and it's gonna tell you, the brother I got another document gonna tell you that Martin Luther King, he was taking money. He was taking money in from them campaigns and shit. Okay, that makes him a greedy dog.
Yeah, because he wasn't telling our people the truth.
Nope.
He was just gonna say anyone, but the scriptures say it. But furthermore, he was he was into prostitution.
Yep.
He dealt with a lot of prostitutes. He dealt with a lot of Hollywood stars.
He was
He was at
wicked
the
as hell.
$10,000 plate symposiums in Washington D.C.
Yep.
He was eating like a big dog, man.
Yep.
They all look to their own way.
And that's what he was doing. Look for his own way, like you say, he was eating with the big dog.
Every one for his gain from his quarter. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink.
See that? They had 5-star everything basically.
Yeah.
Esau was getting them niggas money, man. They was having luncheon, they was having dinner. To deal with the so-called Jews, they gotta put them the meat, the high class shit. They wasn't, they had to act the role of getting beat up, but they was getting money for that.
Yeah. There was a lot of secret shit going on.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
A lot of family members got set up and established.
Yeah, yep.
And tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant.
Oh, that's okay. That's why fucking Martin Luther King grandson got killed last year at a bar in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Remember he was at that bar in
Yeah.
Mexico and they went to rob him and they beat him to death and his friend left him.
Yeah.
That's why that shit happened. That's why that shit happened. That's why it just clicked in my mind like punishment kids. I said, damn, he got his ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they established them little motherfuckers.
Yep.
So yeah, that's why your kid got snuffed out.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Habakkuk 2:14.
Okay, Habakkuk 2:14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea.
Which is now. We know we Israelites, man.
They so-
We know we Israelites all over the world, though, not just here in America.
Yeah, keep going.
Yep. We go to 15.
Okay, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thou bottle to him, and maketh him drink
You
it.
see that?
Make him drunken also.
Y'all gave y'all neighbor to drink. Y'all gave y'all own people that bullshit ass fucking philosophy of America. Y'all the ones who push that shit. Y'all the ones who push that be all that you can be.
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't teaching about being your own person. Where we black people would grow. You motherfuckers was teaching that we gotta grow with the fucking enemy. That's what y'all was teaching.
Grew up among these
Yeah.
thorns.
Turn the other cheek, let them hit you in the face. It's no break for a second.
That's why the black conscious and what's the guy name y'all just named? Got all the good shit on.
ISUPK
Tazariak.
Tazaria, just say him now.
Tazaria.
Yeah, Tazaria, because he leading everything. Cause Tazaria, that's why he was saying that we understand that integration didn't help with Martin Luther King. It's segregation now that we need to try.
Right.
So he rallying up people. You can put a nigga up on sign up. It's only a 3-minute video. It's Black News 102. It's the newest 2 videos. But yeah, he bluntly say within that 4-minute video that no, it's time to segregate from them. That's how we gonna help ourselves. Well, sorry, I got a question. How do you segregate from somebody when their whole monetary system is coming down and you in it?
Nigga.
And what currency?
And segregate from according to the strips and doctrine, nigga. But you with the fucking heathens yourself.
No, even if we do separate, because this is analogy. If we separate like we did after, right before they set up Black Wall Street, and then my question was when he said that is, what happened to Black Wall Street?
Yeah, mowed the fuck down.
They got their ass a military bomb.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck you talking about?
Y'all ain't teaching about being delivered from this, man. Y'all teaching about being in the community and helping black people. Fuck black people.
And keeping the society going.
That's basically what y'all talking about, keeping this society going. Y'all doing the same shit Martin Luther King basically doing with this whole community shit that y'all want to just all blacks get together and let's keep the community going.
Basically, y'all picking up the torch.
What about the missiles?
Yeah, that's it.
You got it? You going?
Yeah, go down to the last part. You ain't gotta watch the whole thing.
Breaking up. I
I'll
don't
say
understand. What's wrong?
I just feel like we're not
To
connected.
show you that they don't get a niggas no play either. Yeah, he said that shit.
What we do? The Hebrews have always been putting in this work. Now it is up to you, family, to come in and let's deal with that. Okay? The brother Tazaria is coming. coming up with integration. The integration. Black people. So in this day and time, we just need to wake up. Like we really need to come together. You know what I mean? Like we fighting each other over.
Ain't no coming
businesses,
together.
white only stores, because that would make us do is to have the black only restaurants, the black only stores. There's nothing wrong with that, and we'll just show the comparisons because it's been 500 plus years, and when you look at the past, 8 months? In the past 8 months, the white man is showing you where it's going. Where now the value of a black man's life is nothing. You can't even get an indictment now for for a white person killing a black person. And if I could just say, like last week they had this council down in Ferguson where they said they're gonna have a meeting with the cops so that they can police the cops. As if that's gonna mean something. And then the white cop comes in there and on his armband he said, I am what's the cat's name that killed Mike Brown? You know the cop's name? Hey, Sumawala, what's the cop's name?
See how fast it's in one mind, out the next.
Whatever his name is, I can't remember. I'm no sweat. I forget his name, but whatever his name is, he said, I am that cop. Now, to say that I am that cop means just like he killed black people, I'm going to kill black people. So in this day and time, we just need to wake up. Like, we really need to come together. You know what I mean? Like, we fighting each other over minor shit. You know, excuse my language. Like, we fighting over minor things when the white man is fighting over how can he keep destroying us. Crack's still coming. Dope's still coming. Business is still being taken away. So that's what's going to make this the most powerful thing that we can do. And, of course, we'll have more coming up after this that'll deal with various different topics. You know what I mean?
Okay, so say that again. When will this be taking place? What date? How much it costs to come in? Will you also be live streaming?
Yeah, we'll definitely be live streaming. It's February 22nd, 7:30 p.m. at the National Black Theater. There's a $10 charge to come to it. You can also live stream it. It'll be 7:30 p.m. It starts at 7:30 to about 10 o'clock. And we'll be live streaming as well. You can get the live stream info right off our website, www.isgbk.com. We'll be live streaming. It'll also be $10 as well. So that's where we'll have it. And black people come out and support us. Hispanics come out and support us. There's going to be a lot of good, great information that comes out.
So let me ask you, is this just a Hebrew thing, or is it for the community as a whole?
For us, it's for every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. You know what I mean? We ain't going to check you at the door like, are you an Israelite? Or you into Africanism or whatever y'all call that mumbo? Are you a Muslim? It's for all of us. Because the white man don't look at us like that. Like the white man don't look at me and you sitting there and say, well, let me find out which one is the Israelite, which one is that. All he look at them as two black men. I think they're criminals. I'm going to shoot them. That's all they think about. So black people got to get out of the notion that we can't deal with each other. Based on what we follow.
That's what I was talking
about. Of course, when we get down to what's going to affect us, it's only going to be the Bible. It's only going to be joining ISBK under Commander Jenny Yohana. So now we have to come together. So now we sit at the table. Now we sit at the table and we say, what are we going to do to fix our condition? What are we going to do? What's the blueprint for us? And then, of course, we always come back to the Bible. We come back to the scriptures. Like I said, even when you look at the conscious community, when I look at who the real leaders of the conscious community used to be, not these leaders now. These leaders now are not the leaders. Like when I look at Khalid Muhammad, like if I take it off of the religions or whatever that these men follow, when I look at Khalid Muhammad, he called Christ the black revolutionary. I mean, I listened to this song D'Angelo just put out, and he's using Khalid Muhammad's speech where he said Christ was black and he was the black revolutionary. When I think of when you go far back was Nat Turner.
Right, but he's not coming with the whole thing. Go ahead, Clint, you got it, man. Yeah, so as you can see, what's that, IUPK, whatever? Yeah, IUPK then got converted over to the Black Conscious and the whole community by Al Barrett. Yep. That's why now it don't matter if you into black, Afro-Buddhism, whatever you call it. If you just black, he don't care what religion you is, just come in because blacks are being attacked.
You see that? Nigga fucking sold out.
What happened to the 1/3, 2/3?
Right.
It don't matter.
Equally yoked unbelievers.
Because, like you said, like you just said, your house ain't even in the picture. Because that's where our deliverance come from. It don't come from some nigga trying to bring everybody together.
So, you niggas just got exposed to Zari.
Them too. This Habakkuk 2 and 15. Woe unto him that give his neighbor drink, that putteth thou bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also.
See, that's what they doing. That's basically what Tazariak doing. I don't care if you're a Muslim. I don't care whatever religion you in. Basically,